Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Somerset Sports Talk. I'm Gary,
I'm Jack.
And I'm Adam.
and we are here to give you whatever knowledge and opinion we know about sports, which sometimes isn't much, but we enjoy talking about it. So, welcome back, Adam. I know you couldn't be here last week.
That's right. What was last week? I don't even remember.
It was Thursday. Last Thursday.
I can't remember why I couldn't come.
You were field hockey and
That's right.
some road trip.
That's
Queen
right.
Anne's.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So do you have the poll? Is the field hockey poll
It is
ready?
not. The
It's
committee
not?
has not yet.
Because there were a
They're-
lot of games yesterday.
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
Yes,
we didn't
I mean,
get-
I can. Yeah, I can. What? It's your show.
If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't.
I don't know the
Okay,
power
then we'll
rankings.
save it for next week.
Yeah,
as we
we'll
get
do
closer
that.
to the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah, but next week, man, there's some huge games.
Okay.
That's all we'll say.
All right.
Huge games.
Huge games next
Yes,
week. in
rivalry
field
week.
hockey.
Yes.
We didn't get our local report this week, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's just more next week that we get to enjoy. So with all the local stuff out of the way, that was quick. Before we start, just again, I encourage people to send us emails. And our newest listener, Rick.
You know him?
I know, yes. But he watches all the way in Minnesota.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty good. Anyway, he sent us, he's been sending us stuff. And here's the email that he had last week, or after last week's show. He said,
I'm glad Adam wasn't all part.
Is it?
no.
Do I need a helmet?
Did you
Do I need protective gear?
Did you get his shoelaces fixed? No. No, here's what he said. Jack had a fantastic Ryder Cup commentary. Need him to recap next week. Love the passion. Look at you.
That's my thing.
That's right in your wheelhouse.
That's golf, baby. Anything
Okay.
there, I'm gonna fire it up.
If Gary goes 3-0 against the spread again, I'm going to have to start laying some cash.
There it is. You're gonna be a wanted man.
Would be good to hear why you, Jack, or Adam pick one way or the other. I don't know if we ever talk about that. We just kind of throw out picks. Well, I guess we do say because we think we're going to win.
It's a complex process.
And here you go. With Adam out, why wasn't there a next man, woman up?
Wow, from Minnesota.
Next man up.
I like it.
Do not like that.
Like that.
Hate that term.
That's a good one.
And then I don't know if we talked about Packers being spoiled. Did we talk about that as a Packer fan?
There's only one Packer fan here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But we're all over the
Is
place.
he a Vikings fan?
He is, yeah, because he's transplanted.
Okay.
He was a Packer fan growing up. He still likes them. But like he said, he was lived in
Well,
Minnesota 38 years.
We've mentioned
So,
the obvious that you've had 3 quarterbacks in 100 years.
well, here, look at, and I like when our viewers do research. Our friend Pete always tells us that as Packer fans we're spoiled when we complain about the Packer games, which I don't agree to. But here's what he did: from '92 to 2004, they had 26 winning seasons, and probably another one this year. They forget that from 1970 to 1991, they had 14 losing seasons, and another 4 at 500. So we're either high or low.
Right.
We're either good, pretty good, very good, or we're very bad. So, but I don't consider that being spoiled, just because we've had 3 quarterbacks in 30 years. So, he's, when we talked about bandwagon last week, he is on the Chargers bandwagon, and because he loves Herbert.
So are my Cardinals. Kill
Oops.
San Diego, the Chargers.
And then the rant was tough quarterbacks last week. Thank you again, Rick. Sent me like 3 videos of Joe Cap.
There's a tough dude.
I don't know if you remember Joe Cap. Probably not. You remember
He's a
Joe
tough
Cap.
dude.
And I agree. Joe Cap was an
He was a
extremely
linebacker
tough
playing
guy.
quarterback.
He would run, but he was more known for his jump passes at the goal line.
Yeah.
And he was tough. And I do remember him because friends of mine, when I was little, in the neighborhood, were Minnesota Vikings fans.
Yeah.
And back then, they always beat the Packers, always.
They were a tough
After
team.
that Lombardi year,
That was middle 70s,
On,
right?
yeah.
Middle 70s.
and they had that purple people eaters defense.
Mhm.
They were really
They were
good.
tough. That's back when they could throw the quarterback down and stomp on him and
Yes.
sit on his head.
Oh yeah. And
He didn't take any of that.
You knew they were tough quarterbacks because they had the single bar of the face mask. Those guys were tough. You probably don't remember those either.
I do.
Theismann used to wear one.
Yeah.
They get broken noses.
Yeah.
It sort of defeated the purpose.
Yeah. So, thanks, Rick. We appreciate the feedback.
Thanks, Rick.
I'll send you.
If you want a golf lesson, let me know.
Oh, no, he'd take one. Believe me. He could use one.
Well,
We'll send him
Here
a
we
video
go.
one because, well, that's another topic you and I have to talk about
oh,
off the air.
Okay.
Shooting golf stuff.
oh.
All right. So now today, it looks like there's a lot, but there's not. We're going to talk about things we've learned through 4 weeks of the NFL season.
You mean the preseason?
As you
That's
like to
what it
call it.
is.
It
It's
is.
all. We now have game 1 this week.
Yes, it's a 4-week season to figure out. There are 2 4-0 teams. And there are 3 0-4 teams. What do you think has got a better chance? The 0-4 teams winning or the 4-0 teams not losing
When, this week?
the rest of the year?
Oh. Well, Tennessee might not win one game.
Could we see another 0 and is it 16?
But you know, that never happens anymore. They'll beat the...
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Green Bay. You know, something
Why not?
like that.
People are going to start doing that.
If you look at the games this week, there's plenty of chances for all of that to happen. I bet on an 0-3 team last week in my survivor pool. So one of them, it was an 0-3 versus an
Playing another
0-3.
0-3
So
team.
one of them had to win.
That's right. So, okay.
And I won.
Here, after 4 weeks, you can yay or nay on any of these. Josh Allen is the MVP favorite.
It's hard to say no. I don't know who else is really stepping up. I mean, maybe they're talking about Danny Dimes or whatever they call him now, Indiana Jones. You know, he's having
Ooh, I
such a
like
good year.
that one. I haven't
hadn't heard that one?
I don't know why I didn't put that together.
Yeah, that's been circulating for a week or so. Nobody else is really standing out too much in terms of
Hurts.
greatness.
The only other one is Hurts.
Maybe.
Adam, you have a thought?
Yes.
What is it?
Yes.
Yes, he's
Josh
the
Allen,
MVP
yes.
favorite.
So far, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was looking at websites, and that was one of them, that he's the MVP favorite. And then the other one was Josh Allen should be traded because he will never get Buffalo to the Super Bowl. He's a turnover machine.
Mm.
And I'm guessing that's because they didn't demolish the Saints last week. So what's more closer, him being the MVP or him not taking them to
He's
the
not going to be
promised land?
traded.
No,
That's not. Gonna
they're not going to get rid of him.
They may never win the Super Bowl.
They may not.
It's hard to win the Super Bowl.
It is. Ask Jim Kelly.
Watch out for Kansas City.
That's my next question. True
See?
or false?
1 week?
Chiefs are officially dangerous again.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so too.
They're coming
Does
back.
Worthy make that much of a difference? One guy?
Apparently. It was described that he stretches the field because of his speed and his ability to get, where others aren't.
Don't they have a guy that's
So-
suspended that's coming
Rashid
back? Also?
Shaheed.
She writes.
Oh, Rashid Rice.
Yes.
Rashid.
I think
Yes.
he's going to make a big difference when he got.
That
what
will
is
help.
He out?
So then they'll have-
6 weeks.
So it's a couple
So,
more weeks.
A couple more weeks, he'll be
Yeah.
back. And that'll
Yeah.
make a difference.
That, yeah. And their defense, not bad.
Not bad.
So,
But then you got the it factor. Mahomes is Mahomes, and it's like you know, a backup is a backup because he can't quite get it done. Well, then you got the other side. You know, Mahomes is Mahomes.
Yeah.
Because he seems to always get it done.
Well,
So it's going to be
he's
an
doing it
interesting
now
next few
with-
weeks.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
he's,
like I jumped off their bandwagon. I was.
yeah.
I think that their time might have passed, but boy, they looked good last week.
Yeah, they do.
The Giants found their QB1.
To be
Jackson
determined.
Dart.
To be determined.
They've got their RB.
Who's the,
Oh,
Scatterboo.
Scatterboo.
You guys have
He's-
slept on Scatterboo.
No, he's good.
And in like 2 years, you're going to be like, you were right.
You were right. Next Christian McCaffrey. Man.
Yep.
Really? I
But
haven't
he's
seen
not a
him play that
receiver
much.
so much, is he?
Yeah.
He's just a straight in.
He's more like a John Riggins.
John Riggins. Ah, there's a name. I like that name.
Scatterboo.
No, he's more like Mike Allstott. Do you remember him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
That guy.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
What do you
Well,
have to say?
He's,
So-
I have to say, Jack and Gary are not sold on Scatterboo.
I'm not.
No, I've been sold on him from day
I'm
one.
watching from afar.
Day one.
I'll see.
I'm watching from
I'm
afar.
seeing.
Gary's not. Gary's
I'm not.
selling Scatterboo.
I am.
I'm buying.
All right, so
You're buying.
about Dart.
Okay.
Let me just throw one thing in here. Got tons of energy. He's highly talented. He's got a lot of speed and athleticism and so on. So he breaks a tackle. He's running down, getting closer to the end zone, and there's a safety or one of the corners or whatever's between him and the goal line. He goes down and he's got the ball in his left hand, and with his potentially $30, $50 zillion hand with his right hand, the one that he throws with, he decides to slap the guy in the helmet, trying for that extra 3 inches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, that worries me.
What?
From a person who, if I'd paid, for him to be part of my team, I'd have got him off that field and literally took his helmet off and started slapping him in the face. I said, what the hell are you doing?
I don't understand.
Why are you
quarterbacks
trying
do
to
that.
stiff arm slap that guy? And you know what
Too
happened?
valuable.
He's on his knees with his hand down between his knees. I mean, he's
Oh.
on his knees with his hand
Yeah.
down, going like this.
Like he
And
hurt
I thought he
himself.
was done. He did come out of the game.
Yeah.
But he actually came back. But, there's not sliding, which is first, stupid not to
Yeah.
do. And then there's the ultimate next level, which is that.
Yeah.
Let's just hurt my hand for the
Yeah.
sake of hurting it. So that I worry about going forward. If he can quell
I'm
that
sure.
desire,
Hopefully they'll.
they call it competitiveness, but he won't last long if he's going to do that kind of stupid stuff.
No.
But he's highly talented.
But-
He certainly got a spark. He's new. They don't know how to defend him yet. He's going to have that for the next couple weeks, so we'll see how the Giants do.
Just remember what my hot take was. Jameis Winston
Jameis,
will
yeah.
end the year as the starting quarterback.
Well, he might end the year starting quarterback of another team.
That's true.
Yeah, if I'm Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
We'll
I
see.
don't want to jump the gun here. Ashton
Well, wait,
Gent.
there's another
Gee.
quarterback coming in.
Oh,
Another-
Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. So keep an eye on him. I've not seen him yet, but I hear he's quite good.
He was good at Oregon.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm kind of curious.
and then
to see
if
how
he
that
goes down,
Well,
It's
then-
the Shadur Sanders era.
So here's the
begins.
irony with Shador is that Shador apparently turned down Baltimore to be a backup,
Yeah.
learn under Lamar and Harbaugh. Guess who'd be starting today or Sunday or
Yeah.
Monday or whatever the hell they're playing?
yeah.
He'd be starting if he were
Is there back
that
a
role.
Cooper Rush? Is
Cooper
that
Rush
right?
from
Right?
was with
Former
Dallas.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Dallas, but
He's a
plays under center,
Yeah.
completely
Two
opposite
different
of Lamar.
styles.
So
He's
Yeah.
a bum.
Yeah.
it's going to be very, very interesting to see how they do.
Yeah.
They're done.
Well, I think they're done.
Season over.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with that.
Season over.
Okay, we're not.
Poor Baltimore
We
fans.
all just jumping the gun here on every question that I have. I just spent all
What do you
day
think?
prepping for this
You're
show.
playing with children?
And you guys just.
Come on. It's supposed to be a spontaneous show.
That's it.
We know more than you think
All
we know.
right, next week on
Sorry, Dad.
Ashton Genty is the best rookie right now.
Omari and Hampton.
So that's a no.
That's a no from me.
How about you?
Scatterboo.
There you go. Staying with it.
There you go.
Staying with it.
I like
love a
your
guy who's
conviction.
loyal.
I got Emeka Ibuka.
Oh, the receiver for
From
Tampa?
Tampa.
Yeah,
I think he's-
good. He's a very good
Yeah.
player.
He is starting to get real comfortable with,
Yeah.
with,
A lot of good rookie players this year, doing a lot to help teams.
yes,
Next man up, man.
next man up. Ties should not exist,
Ties?
yes.
Oh,
Like neckties?
No, bow ties.
Oh.
I agree. There should be no ties in the
NFL ties.
There should be a score that wins or loses.
Oh, ties.
I think.
I thought you really were talking about neckties.
I
No.
did too
What do
initially.
you have about
What's the
against
problem
a
with
necktie? I mean, for a funeral,
Well,
like
yeah,
you're a
but
savage
there.
if you don't wear a necktie at a funeral.
You
Come
know,
on
as
now.
a first date.
Like,
maybe.
come on now. Nah, that's too. Nah,
Nah,
that's you're trying.
So
way
my
too
feeling
hard.
about neckties,
prom.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
my feeling about neckties,
Yes.
all that considered, is the same as ties in the NFL. Don't need them.
I agree.
Yeah, NFL ties. That's garbage.
But what do they do? What should you do? Go back to the old
do
play to
anything
win?
like fight. Have two guys fight. Don't have a tie.
No,
Anything.
I heard this.
Doesn't matter. Like have the mascots fight.
Ooh, that'd be good.
That right?
But the home mascot always wins.
Sudden death was forever.
not if it's not rigged.
You know, they're always win.
All the
So the
former
home
players
wins.
that are on the radio now say this, that sudden death was never complained about, and it was only because Josh Allen complained so much, or all of Buffalo complained because he didn't get a chance to get the ball back.
Yeah.
So they changed the rules.
Cheerleaders fight.
So cheerleader now. There you talk.
Now we're talking about a tiebreaker.
But not everybody has cheerleaders.
Well, then if you don't have a
Or
cheerleader,
then you lose.
then you lose.
Oh,
Automatic lose.
No horse in the game,
That's
so
right.
you're
yeah,
done.
right. Like they go, okay, tiebreaker, cheerleaders fight.
I'd go get that.
Pittsburgh, no cheerleaders, you've lost.
I'd get that bodybuilder cheerleader. You know, all jacked up.
You
like
can't have
arms.
ties in the biggest,
And then I said,
most popular league in the world. You can't have
Well, the
it.
point was made.
You can't have it. Does
Neither-
any other sport have ties?
well, that's what they were talking about. But there are, like soccer, you can tie in
Soccer
soccer.
does have draws.
Yeah.
They call them
but
draws.
not for games that matter.
But not for like
That's right.
World Cup. They're
Right.
not draws.
So again,
Yeah.
is NFL like, oh, we're like English Premier Soccer, we're just gonna have a draw and everyone wins.
And
Well,
here's-
We'll all get orange slices and Capri Sun. Great. Let's all get
Yes.
a trophy.
Hockey came up with the shootout.
I like it.
They play a 3-on-3 for 5 minutes, and then it's a shootout, and
is
everybody
good.
accepts it. And then they have a point scoring, which in the NHL makes sense because they share a point.
Right.
Or the losing team gets 1 point, the winning team gets 2 points.
Right.
But at least because of the tie, they get
Because they
something.
get something
So they feel,
instead of a
even though they
loss.
tied and lost, they still got something positive.
You
You
can't
come
have
out of the
a tie.
NFL,
It's just,
it just feels like both teams
it's just
lost.
bad look.
I'm gonna like tell you this story that I heard on Dan Patrick show, and it kind of makes sense. Is one of the Danettes said, you put a yardage amount in an envelope, and at the end of regulation, if it's tied, the kickers will have like a kickoff.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
So if you put 58 yards and somebody put 62 yards, the guy who went further back kicks. If he makes it, they win. If he misses, they lose.
Right.
I kind of like
And
that.
you know,
Or
talking
a
about
kickoff.
and talking about yardage, like if you had a tie, the team that got the most total yards in that game wins. It's
Sure.
an easy tiebreaker.
Yeah, you could do something.
You know, I mean, you just can't have a tie. It just is, no one likes that.
No one likes a tie.
No.
Or
I mean, you spend $200 for a ticket to the NFL.
Yeah.
You're buying $15 beers, and then you leave and you for a tie. I mean, seriously,
And it could come
no
down.
one wants that.
It could come down to make or break a playoff spot
Yeah,
at the end.
because of that percentage.
Right.
It screws up with the percentage
Yeah.
because it's not
So-
a loss.
NFL do better. Still think cheerleaders fight is
That's a good one. I like that.
I do like the kickers. Kickers have to go back, like, after 55.
Dueling kickers.
Yeah, after 55, they go back 2 yards at a time. And then
Well,
whoever-
you know, they would have the stamina and strength to
Yeah.
be, you know, at
But-
full.
they said you have to rush. It's a regular play,
It's kick.
not just kickers
It's not just
kicking.
kicking.
Because they could probably go back to the
Sure.
30
Well, the
and kick
players wouldn't
70
like that.
yarders.
The players, the players. That's the 10th kick. Jesus, I don't think I like that. Have to
Yeah,
block
my
for
leg-
10 in a
my
row.
legs do.
I'm not doing that anymore.
All right, the Eagles look unbeatable.
No, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, they won't go undefeated. No way.
There's inner strife.
They always do enough to win.
Seems like they do. But they're not an unbeatable team this year, for sure.
But I still, well,
It's gonna be turnovers, whatever. Something will get them.
the Lions are coming back in a huge way.
Yeah. Well, they're getting
So
used to
they're,
the OC.
I think they're going to challenge. It's going to be them and the Eagles. I love my Packers, but I don't.
It
No,
makes
I
some
have the
sense.
Lions
Something
going to
that
the Super Bowl, if you remember.
I do.
Remember
I have that written down, and I know where it is.
Oh, that's too bad. I wish he'd lost one.
Yeah. Who's that, Baltimore?
What?
Huh?
Oh, what? I had faith. Maybe I jinxed him.
Is Kyler Murray the guy
For what?
The guy for what? To play video games? Yes.
to take his team to the playoffs?
Unlikely.
No,
You know,
they're not a player.
I don't see him enough. Like I don't see.
That's
Arizona
NFC
front.
West, right?
Yeah.
No, forget it.
And
Tough division this year. San Francisco, Chargers.
yeah,
No way.
well, Seattle, they're all 3-1.
Seattle's-
Yeah, no way.
But they're 2-2, so they're right
Yeah,
there.
man.
I just don't. There's something about
Well,
you know
Connor.
those teams that are always.
Connor was
That's
a
one
big
of them.
piece of
You
it.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
He's out for the year.
Yep. Are the Bengals done at 2-2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless
And Jamar Chase is killing me.
Right. You're one of those
Oh.
that's getting killed on him.
Gracious. It's just brutal.
It's got to be brutal.
That's brutal.
the
I mean,
quarterback
the number
is,
one, the number
Yeah.
one pick in fantasy gets you 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just brutal.
I need Wentz to step up his
Okay.
game and get that ball to Jefferson. Because, I mean, for my first pick, it's not going great
Right.
either.
All right.
Not as bad as Jamar.
No, they're done.
Speaking of wide receivers, is Puka Nakua the best wide receiver in the NFL right now?
Statistically, by far.
Statistically,
He plays like a madman, so he just goes, gets that ball, and,
I still think Chase might be or Jefferson,
well,
but they don't have a quarterback to throw to.
Stafford,
Right.
Stafford makes a difference there.
Yeah.
Stafford
I
can
mean,
lay that ball. where
he's
it
so
needs to
good. They
be.
let Cup go, and everybody used to love Cooper Cup.
He just aged out.
Yeah.
He was hurt. He's
Yeah.
up in Seattle.
Injuries,
He's not
yeah.
getting hardly any targets up there.
Yeah, I saw that he's that because like he wasn't even. Nobody has him in our fantasy league.
No.
I had to.
I was thinking about it, and then I started reading. I'm like, whoa.
I had to pick up a receiver, and I was like, "Wow, he's still available." So I
Yeah.
didn't pick him up.
Yep.
Is Josh Jacobs a top 5 running back?
I don't know the stats, but certainly capable.
I would say yeah. What the heck? In my top 5.
Hey, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. Why?
Just because you said yes.
Well,
Is that all you got to do, Jack?
now you sound like everybody I
Yes.
know.
At the moment.
Oh.
The Ravens are slowly dying off.
They're
I don't
done.
like the term dying off,
They're done.
but I wrote it down.
They're done.
Because that's how
They
I
have
saw
a ton
it.
of injuries.
Their
And
defense.
Lamar.
Yeah.
And they're done.
So they're officially done. So who's going to win that division?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
Yes.
It's kinda
Steelers
looking like
3-1, Bengals 2-2, Ravens 1-3, Browns 1-3.
Ooh.
Steelers. It's their
Steelers by
it's-
default.
It's their division to lose.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers is playing above his level of where people thought he
Thought
was
he'd
going to
be?
be this year.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him play yet, so
Yeah.
I don't know. But
He's still
And
doing Aaron
Pittsburgh wins those games that are weird and that you shouldn't win.
Yeah.
And win those games.
yeah.
They've always been.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right.
Not flashy,
What time?
but they win games.
All right. I've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 games of interest. Wait, before I
So
do
what are we
that,
picking?
we can.
Okay.
We
Fantasy
do
3.
anything, Jack.
We got to pick Fantasy 3.
Okay.
We'll do that. And in our pool, Mike's pool. Thank you, Mike.
Okay, good.
The
Thank you.
just the picks. I've had a rough week. I'm no longer in first in the overall. But I went 10-6 Jack went 12-4, and Adam went 10-6.
And what was that? Your brothers?
Yeah,
Okay.
the pick pool. So I'm 45-19.
It was a tough week.
Jack's 43-21. Adam's 39-25.
Why do you laugh?
I'm not laughing.
Yeah, you did laugh. Jack,
He laughed.
He did laugh.
I heard him laugh.
39. That
The
boat,
only reason you wanted me on the show is so I could be last.
that boat
I know.
is taking on water.
Yep. Thanks.
He's so full now, just wait.
Yeah.
I'm
All
chipping
right.
away at him, you'll chip away at him.
These are the 5 games of interest, and this is why I went and looked at them, and I thought they were. San Francisco and the Rams play.
That's tonight's game.
They're both 3-1.
Thursday.
Yeah. They're
At
both
the time of this
3-1.
recording.
And I mean,
Purdy's out.
something
Chargers
is-
win.
What?
Not
Brock
Chargers.
Purdy's out.
Rams. You mean the Rams?
Oh, sorry.
Win. Oh,
Yeah.
Purdy's out again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rams
Yeah.
win.
Oh,
Okay.
I learned.
Yeah, Purdy's out. Rams win.
Okay, here's a
Chargers win too. Whoever they play.
Yeah, they play Washington
They win.
in San Diego
Yeah, they win.
or Los Angeles. So here's the deal.
Sorry, Gary.
It's okay. I'm never gonna
Mac
show this again.
Mac
You didn't even
Jones,
see it.
Mac Jones, whose full name is McCorkle.
Really?
McCorkle
Jones.
That's
Wow.
I heard that today on the radio as I was driving in, and they were talking about McCorkle Jones being the quarterback, or
They made
McCorkle
that
being the.
up. They made that.
Maybe they did. Maybe it's a.
I don't know.
But wouldn't that be funny if it is? I mean, what does Mac stand for as a first name? I don't know. Hey, there's a Mac. Look at him.
That's true.
So it might be an Irish, name from
Oh, yeah.
from the past. It's
It could be.
family name. But so they have their top 4 receivers are all out.
San Francisco?
Yep.
Wow.
You got Mac Jones, who also hurt his knee a little bit and really wasn't fit to play last.
Mac Jones' real name, Michael McCorkle Jones.
So his middle name.
There you go.
So thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that. Back up. I didn't
Thank-
check
Producing.
fact- I didn't do the fact check.
Thank you, Google.
Producing.
But I'm going LA all the way, and I've teased it down to 6.5.
Superchargers.
Because it's up at 8.5.
Well,
Los Angeles is
The
lame.
thing that I got is San Francisco is plus 5.5.
It's up to 8.5 now on DraftKings. So yeah, you get 3 more points if you want to put it on them. And I think that's maybe a little bit too much. But listen, when the Rams get going, and that Nakua starts to, and Stafford starts to, I don't think San Francisco has the defense like they used to hold it up against them.
Isn't a Bosa out? I don't know.
Bosa's out for the year.
San Francisco or Chargers?
Oh, San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's out. I don't think he's coming back.
He's rumored to be dating country music superstar Megan Maroney.
Really?
Yes.
Good for him.
Just a little entertainment tidbit.
I like that. I like
Well,
that stuff.
Those football players, they can do it, can't they?
Houston and Baltimore, both 1-3.
Houston.
I find this to be an interesting game. Houston, from the points that I have, is plus 3.5.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I think Houston is going to see a heavy dose of Derrick Henry,
Oh, that's all they have.
non-stop.
That's all they have.
Yeah.
He might play quarterback.
And then just
Give it to
run the
himself.
Wildcat.
Yeah, just right.
Right.
Just give it to himself.
That game is such a stay away game to even think about.
Yeah,
having
no,
to pick
yeah,
a
no.
winner.
That's tough because without a quarterback, you don't know what
You don't know what
Rush
Cooper Rush
is
is
going to
doing.
Is it in Baltimore?
Yes.
It's in Baltimore.
Charm City.
So yeah, the Ravens will be booed out by their own
Yeah,
fans.
they'll be throwing batteries.
It'll be worse than being in Philadelphia.
Squeegees. All sorts of things.
Yeah.
Throwing squeegees on
They'll
the
have
field.
They'll have Harbaugh effigies
Oh, yeah.
on a stick.
That's true. That was one of the things is that Harbaugh should be done.
Yeah, well, that's not new.
No.
That's
He's-
been going
he's
on
been
for
fighting
several
for a long
years.
time. Philadelphia and Denver,
There's a game that's got upset
they're
potential.
4-0 and
But
2-2.
in Philly,
No, it's at Denver.
oh, it's in Denver. Oh, it's even better.
Denver's getting 3.5.
I still think Philly, like you said, finds a way to win.
Yeah, they'll win.
Bo Nix doesn't seem to have quite the it
The
factor.
Magic,
Doesn't seem to have it.
the Bo don't know.
I don't know, man. It just seems like he's good, and then he's not so good. And then, but they play to the end. There's hardly ever a game that's not coming down to the last couple, series of plays. I think it'll be an entertaining game.
Washington and the Chargers.
So there's the bias traveling across
Yes,
country.
Washington's plus
Many,
2.5.
many an upset, even when the Chargers weren't playing very good, has happened in used to be San Diego. I still
Yeah.
can't get that out of my
It's
head.
tough.
I don't know. That's worse than any of them for me. But Washington's got a couple things going against them. Their age, traveling across country. You got Jaden Daniels is coming off a knee injury.
Is he playing this week?
He's supposed to be playing. Which is great because everything good that happens to that team offensively happens because of him.
When he plays, yeah.
McLaurin's definitely not playing. They have revolving running backs. They've got a number one cornerback who's over the hill and being paid too much, so
Sure.
they'll light him up if they can. I'm sure they're going to focus on him.
And the Chargers are back home. They went to New York
And
last
they got
week. So that was the
humiliated by
West Coast to East
They
Coast.
humiliated themselves in
Yes.
New York, and that was West Coast, East Coast.
Yeah, now it's the other way around.
I want to pick Washington, and I probably will because I'm loyal. And they could win just because it's the unknowns of the quarterbacks.
Right.
If Daniels has a phenomenal game, then they can win. If Herbert has a not great game, then they
Yeah.
could lose. So
And how much better do they play at home than the
there's some say that they're not even at home. So that the San Diego people don't make the trip up to watch them.
But they're starting to get LA fans. When
Are
you
they?
win, I think.
Well, that makes sense too. So it'd be a game to watch.
And then the other
Generally, it's a
game-
coin flip game for me.
The other game that I find interesting is Kansas City at Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Because you got Kansas City at 2-2, rejuvenated because of Xavier Worthy. And
Yep.
Jacksonville's 3-1. Are they real or not? They've
I
always
don't
teased
think so.
us. Being
think-
good.
I think they've gotten.
Are they better this year? Is that 3-1 legit? Or
We're gonna find out.
yeah,
I think
well,
Kansas
that's why
City's-
this will be a good test.
Kansas
for them.
City's going to demolish them.
All right,
10 plus points.
Kansas City's given 3.5. We'll do all our picks off camera, and then
Okay.
just so we can get to move on to other
All
stuff.
right, very good.
Because I left a whole bunch of time for this.
What's that?
The Ryder Cup.
Did you watch any?
I did not.
I watched.
Didn't miss much till Sunday, I can tell you.
I watched some of the singles on Sunday.
Yeah.
So the U.S. came roaring back on Sunday,
Yes, they did.
right?
Predictably, that's the history of the Ryder Cup is one-on-one. The U.S. team seems to do much, much better. But team play, they continue to struggle. Or, more to the point, is Europe has this thing that they've been able to develop among these players over the last 10 or 15 years with this group, that they play miles above their abilities. They make putts everywhere. Okay, so it's called alternate shot. So that means that one player hits, they have two players, and so they hit every other shot. Now the tee shots are designated, so if you're my partner and you start on 1, then you're hitting 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So it's not pure alternate shot. Back in the rule book, when people actually knew what the rules really were, that was one of the forms of the original how to play golf. Is that
Right.
you went out and you hit alternate shots. So if you made the putt, then I hit the tee shot on the next one. Well, now it doesn't work that way. So it's very contrived as to who hits what.
Right.
Still, after that, it's pure alternate shot. So if you hit it in the rough, and then I'm in the rough and I miss the green, and then you hit it on, and bogeys would seem more likely. Well, here's a stat for this. I think it's the right stat. Over the 2 days of the foursomes play, the alternate shot, combined, those teams from Europe were like 38 under par.
Wow.
I mean, they averaged like 6 under every round in every match.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, and they were winning. One match, one group was 10 under after 16 holes. And it was the Scotty Scheffler group, number one in the world, his
Yeah.
partner, Russell Henley.
Yeah.
They were 8 under, and they lost 3 and 2. And all the media can say, Scotty Scheffler sucks, he can't, he's number one, he should be winning every match. Well, in team, it just doesn't work like that.
Right.
But
It is a team.
it's a team thing,
In an
but
individual
and they don't
sport, but
keep, they don't keep score like on the scoreboard. They have with Birdie. It's just
Yeah.
they lost the hole, they lost the hole, they won the hole, they lost the hole.
Yeah.
But when they got down to the nitty gritty, I found that fascinating because I was watching some of it. I didn't get to watch most of it, but every time I looked up, a putt was made. And if we made a putt, if the U.S. made a putt, they made it on top of it. So it was demoralizing
Right.
for the U.S. And Keegan Bradley, love him to death, great competitor. A, should have played. B, went with the statistics and all of this with 2 of the players that just shouldn't have been playing the second match the second day.
Yeah.
They should have been sitting on the bench because we needed those points. As it turned out, it really made a difference. But one of them is a top whatever player. They both qualified in the top 6, so you couldn't not have them because they were automatics. But the one plays kind of vanilla golf, and he's good, but he's not. Go get him. Guarantee. We love him putting. He's a great putter, but you don't know if he's going to make it or miss it. That kind of guy. Some people just make putts when they have to make them. He's not one of them. And then the other one is one of the worst putters in the world right now. He can't find the hole to save his anything. So we just got pummeled and basically lost the Ryder Cup after the second day.
Right.
So they were so far behind that only a miracle could happen. They had to win whatever it was.
Didn't that
10 out
happen
of
before
12
though?
was-
Like
It
recently?
happened where, no, it wasn't recent. Well, it did in Medina. The Europeans came back from a deficit and
Yeah,
beat
like
us.
everybody thought.
The U.S.
they
The last
won,
time it
like-
happened in '99, the U.S. came back from a 6-point deficit going into the last day, so they had to win 7 out of the 12 matches. And they ended up doing it and winning it, and it was all big to do. So unlikely that it's going to happen. But as the day progressed, on Sunday when they had the singles matches, it was all USA, all red or tied. It was either we were up or tied, except for one match that ultimately was won by the European side. And that's the only match the Europeans won outright the whole day, which of itself is insane to think about. For some reason, all those putts that they made, they missed. All those shots they made, they didn't make.
In the individual.
Why is that?
Yeah.
But when they get together, it's like the sum of the two was greater than it's so much better than what they are individually. It's amazing. And conversely, when we get far from one another,
Yeah.
we elevate.
Sure. I don't think.
But part of it is because that's what they do. We don't like team golf.
Right.
It's not something that's played much here. And
Yeah.
junior golf has gotten rid of it almost entirely because the tour doesn't play that way. So these guys are used to singles playing over a 4-day period
Right.
without a partner. Now we do play team golf, but we've never done it with much. They haven't done it very well. So a lot of criticism, a lot of what ifs, a lot of and a lot of just vicious sort of talk about the captain not knowing what he was doing, and I just feel so bad for him because he's such a patriot, such an intense competitor. Put his own, his dream is to play on the Ryder Cup. Now the captaincy is one thing, but boy, you're putting yourself out on the edge where if you don't win, you are just
You're gonna get.
you're just going to get slaughtered for the remainder.
Yeah.
And unless they give him another chance to go to Europe and do it again
2 years.
in 2 years, which I think is probably unlikely at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, the hardest part of watching that was seeing him interviewed afterwards and saying what kind of a week was it. And when he goes, well, this really sucked. I didn't have fun at all. We lost. I'm going to be remembered as the loser. That's not the plan. That's not how I envisioned it. And he's one of the best players in the U.S. and should have been out there because he's an amazing competitor. He has that ability to make that putt when he needs it.
Yeah.
And I think he would have been more inspirational as a player than as a captain. Just my opinion. And I don't, hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah.
So
But the Europeans put the work in early.
they did the work. They got it done. The course was not set up to help the U.S. team, and the players that are on the U.S. I mean, the players that are on the Ryder Cup team for Europe, except for the two that play on the Live Tour, all play in the U.S.
Yeah,
They're all U.S. Tour members.
yeah,
So that's another part of the familiarity. I mean, half of them, if not more, live in the U.S. down in Florida. So it's not like they're going to foreign soil where they
Right.
don't know what to eat
Yeah.
or don't know where to go. Or,
Yeah.
And the fans, now the other topic of conversation was how bad the fans were. Well, there's 50,000 people there, and maybe a few hundred that were a little sauced up too much and just generally not nice people, and acted like they, should have been thrown out, which eventually, I guess they were doing that on Sunday finally. They were
Yeah.
throwing them off the property. And they were getting really stupid and stupid personal with the comments being
Rory's
made.
wife,
Rory's wife and this, that, and the other thing. Rory, gave the bird to a couple of them.
he dropped an F.
But you know what it did is it fueled because they were playing together.
Yeah.
And they could feed off of each other as teammates
Yeah.
and listening to this stuff. They played better because I think they got fired up more.
And I've heard a couple of things where, like, somebody's got to step in and take control of the crowd more. It's one thing to be happy when your side
that's
is
correct.
winning, but not when your side is losing to take it out
So 2 years ago.
on someone else.
All right, so the history, not to bore you, but the history of this was to go across the pond, back and forth to create more interest in worldwide golf.
Right.
And it worked. And although here's an interesting stat, the PGA of America owns the Ryder Cup. Now, that is not the PGA Tour. They're separate entities. They're separate companies
Uh-huh.
that share the PGA logo letters. Okay? So that all started in 1968 when Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer split off. So we're going, we got our own contract with TV. We're famous. We don't want to work in pro shops. We don't want to, have to do the PGA of America management thing. We want to
Right.
be just players, period. So they came to an agreement, said, you guys go do that. We'll let you have the PGA because we want to be associated with the, pro golf.
Right.
And so on. So to this day, people still don't know the difference between the two. It's like, oh, you guys, you're a PGA guy, you go and play all the time on TV. No, it's not even close to that. It's the business side of it. The players are the PGA Tour. So the PGA Tour players are basically qualifying through a separate sort of policy or whatever they come up with for qualification. And they're sort of rented entities to win the Ryder Cup. So the element of money being paid to the players has become an issue recently in the press, but it's one-sided against the U.S. for the supposed desire that they get paid, and we should be paid.
Yeah.
And last 2 years ago, there was a fabricated story about Patrick Cantlay not wearing his hat because he was protesting not being paid. Well, since 1999, they've been paid a couple $100,000, which is donated to the charity of their choice.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, this is not like it's not been happening. It's always been happening.
Yeah.
But it's like they're not being paid $200,000 to put in their pocket to go, buy dinner with.
Right.
Well, interestingly, they upped it $200,000, said do whatever you want to do with it. Well, guess what they did with it? They gave it to charity. So it was just a much ado about nothing.
Yeah, you kind of look
And then
at
the
it, all of a
European
sudden
tour,
you pocket
the
it.
European tour says, "Oh, we're not going to take one because we're up the game." Well, guess where the money goes from the TV contract to support the world, to support the European tour every 2 years. Whatever chunk that they share in on the TV side
Yeah.
supports the whole European tour for 2 years.
Yeah.
So they're basically being paid to support their
Right,
tour
yeah.
through the Ryder Cup. So they're getting plenty of money. I learned this the other day. This is a ranting sort of scenario for me.
There you go.
The U.S., the PGA of America gives the PGA Tour 20% of the rights to the television money. Big money, 20% of hundreds of millions of dollars.
Wow.
Guess what the tour does with it? Doesn't pay the players.
No?
They put it in their coffer for whatever they do. Maybe they pay them through other ways, but not for this specific tournament. Well, guess who? 10 of those 12 on the other side, PGA Tour members. So they benefit from the money that goes on that 20% as much as the
Yeah.
team. So come on.
Yeah, this,
I mean, it's a little
Yeah.
bit of we need a better PR scenario where, like I'm doing, I'm explaining. When I heard this, I almost drove off the road.
yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know anything. I thought I knew this kind of stuff, but it didn't happen. So, all in all,
Scandalous rider.
it's gotten out of control for the fans
Yes.
to be this
I agree.
part of this, of being the 13th, player.
Because
You
like
can't go any further.
in
It's
Europe,
ruining it.
the last time
Ruining
in Europe they got rowdier.
They got
Like,
rowdy.
it's like every year
well,
they
right.
get more rowdy
and
and out of control. And then now it's New York and New Yorkers.
well,
even though
they've been building it
everybody
up for
comes.
2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait for them to go back.
Come to New York.
Those New Yorkers, they're going to
Yeah.
light them up. Well,
So they lit
guess
them
what
up.
happened? The New Yorkers lit them up.
Yeah.
And then it became, we shouldn't do
Well,
that.
you don't
And-
throw an orange soda at a guy's wife.
Is that what happened?
I heard that.
See, they weren't.
I don't know if it's true or not.
They weren't
I
very
just-
specific on. What
I just
happened.
heard-
They were really keeping it mum, which
And
I'm
I
glad
know,
they did.
I think he walked by the scoreboard one time, Rory, and
Yeah,
pointed to the
yeah.
scores. to try
So
to shut him up,
it's a
which-
very emotional thing, and when you get into heated battle,
That's what
1-on-one,
they're
and all of that, it does make you kind of turn into something that you're not necessarily that person.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so, again, they're going to come back and play 20 tournaments next year on the U.S. tour. All those
Yeah.